There we go. So you can share this all year with your friends, your teachers. You can show off and say, hey, look, I'm on the internet and here's my artwork. And that's the beauty of the virtual exhibit. We could all celebrate from our homes. If we were live, which we're hoping to do next year, like we've always done, you would be at the UFT or at a gallery right now, and we'd have cookies and fruit punch and sweets and snacks for you, and we'd have a little prize for you. But we're working virtually, so you have other benefits. Everybody can see your artwork around the world. My name is Mario Asaro. I am the executive chair of the New York City Art Teachers Association. I'm with Joan Davidson. She is the person who coordinates this exhibit. Did a great job, as always. This is our 4th year of Inside Outside. Every year we have a different theme. Last year was responding to COVID. This year is Imagine If. And ready, a little secret for next year. We already have our theme, and it's called Keeping It Real. We want kids to share anything that they want, about anything that they want, and share it in a public forum. Hopefully it will be live, but if not, we'll stay virtual and we'll have a great time. Joan, would you like to say a few words?
I do. First of all, I want to thank the teachers for inspiring the students. I'd like to thank the students for sharing their work and in getting involved in the project. And I'd like to have a moment of silence for all the children that passed away in Texas.
Yes, let's do that now. I have a little moment of silence. Then twice when we're done.
Thank you. I'm so glad that we all have a chance to be together today. My presentation today is to explain to you how the theme came to be. Last year, we did Young Artists Respond to the COVID-19 Pandemic. And this year we have Imagine If, because we thought, oh, the pandemic is so, it locked you down, and we wanted a theme that would make you think out of the box.
Why does Lily look like an actress? There are 40 participants. I need somebody to come log in.
Hello, hi, who's speaking? Okay, you can continue, Joan.
Thank you. So we thought of the Imagine If so that we give you an opportunity to think out of the box. And as you look at the work is so unique and refreshing. All of you did a fantastic job. The teachers did a fantastic job. And I would say, let's the show begin. And we're going to begin a little off the original program because we had a scheduling change. And we're going to begin with middle school, a middle school class, and then we're going to go to elementary, and then we're going to go to high school, and then we're going to go to middle school. And I think it would be easier if everybody would mute until they're ready to speak. And as we show the work, if there's a student in the audience who wants to speak, we definitely encourage you to say your statement, maybe add a little bit how your work came to be.
Sorry.
Okay, Erin, we start with you.
Okay, before we start, I'm just going to check if you please, we're going to mute our mics, and we do want the students to speak about their work. And if they're not here, we'll briefly read their statement and look at their work. But if you're here and your work is up, please turn your mic off and say, that's my work, and let us hear about it. Because really, we don't want us grown-ups talking the whole day. We want to hear from the students, and we want to hear all the stuff that keep it, to a minute or so. What inspired you to make the work, and who do you want to shout out and thank, and anything else you might want to say? So we're going to begin now. And if you have a question, then I think if you know how to do the raise your hand, we will then we will ask you will get to you so you could ask your question. Say you have a question about an artist or a student who said something. Okay, so let's begin. Are we ready? All right, I'm gonna do a little test. On this count of three, when I say, are we ready? Everybody take off their mics and just let's celebrate and yell, yes, we are. Are we ready?
Yes, we are. We are.
Mic's off and here we go. Our first teacher is gonna be Erin Marie Elman. And Erin is also on one of our organizers here. She does a great job. So let's have Miss Erin say a few words and then we'll start from there. Hi, Miss Elman, Erin? Erin?
You couldn't hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you can hear me. So I know you're really low and I can't put it on the smart board while I'm talking, unfortunately. And I'm trying to find the volume, which is really hard too. Guys, do me a favor, just between the construction, I can't hear anything. But yeah, I can't get it louder. Emma's my other secretary. She's amazing. All right, so I have quite a few students, but I don't know who is on, and there are some here. So I know that Yu Fang is here and Kyle is here.
Okay, so
Okay,
why don't we start,
we're
Erin?
gonna go alphabetically.
So
Are you ready? Do you
I
wanna
know that
say-
Kyle want to say something about it.
Okay,
Erin,
when their image appears, they
Oh,
say,
All right, so Erin, why don't you just introduce yourself and what your class and what you teach? And
Oh, okay.
so,
I'm sorry. I'm having such a hard time hearing in this
it's
class.
okay.
with
Thanks for
construction.
trying.
So I teach at Seth Low IS 96 in Brooklyn. I'm currently doing after school. And when we did this assignment, I actually taught it through teaching surrealism because all I could think of is imagine if. And my kids came up with some really wicked things and I loved it. So yeah, and the kids they were so excited about it. And I put it up for my art show. So it was great.
Thank you. And it's exciting that you're joining us from your classroom.
Oh yeah.
Okay, ready? Hi, guys. Okay, here we go. Our first artist is Bibi. Is Bibi here with us?
No, BB's not here.
Okay.
Only you and Kyle. And I don't know if Rakshona is on, but Rakshona told me she was coming on. Is she here?
Well,
If
when
you're
we
here,
get to
say it in the group chat, Rakshona. But I also told her at 4:30, so she may come a little later.
remember,
you can
kids,
skip
when
on
your
by.
work is up, you could just turn off your mic and say you are here. Okay, I'll start us off. Bibi Fatima Al Calloway. What a beautiful name.
Alkalawaya. She's not here, but you can go to her image. It's beautiful.
Imagine
We're-
a house
we're
floating by
gonna
balloons with
read it.
magic paws that takes you wherever you want by floating in the sky. And our first piece, and you see our gallery, there's actually little silhouettes of viewers and makes your work look gigantic. Okay, excellent job. We're gonna move on. Let me know if the student is here. Alexander,
is
Joan,
he-
do you wanna?
yeah, Alexander Flores, The Haunted Parking Lot. I like scary themes, so I decided why not make a mouth in the middle of the parking lot. I used the black marker to outline the mouth and tongue. I also used the black colored pencil for the background and the inside of the mouth. I used the light blue for the drooling. Surrealism helped me make the idea of making a huge mouth in the middle of a parking lot and cars crash me in.
Oh, that's a little spooky.
I know.
Thank you, Alexander. We're gonna move on to the next student.
That's in the art show.
Okay. Miss Elman, do you
I'm
have
gonna
this?
text her because I told her it was at 4:30. I thought it was at 4:30. I don't know why I thought that.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to her if she comes in. Imagine if we got to bring pets to school, something that inspired me when I was like, I want classes to be fun, and why not bring our pets for one day and have fun? I agree.
She's gonna come on. And then she'll say something about it. It's really great. I love the idea.
Keep coming in.
If only I can bring Peg.
Jasmine Lee, imagine,
Thank you, baby.
imagine you can't speak or hear. What inspired me to create this composition was my imagination. The first thing that came to mind was another dimension where people couldn't hear or make a noise at all.
Joan, I'm gonna ask that when they're not here, we just start with the beginning sentence of people, and then we're gonna move on. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. And I want to hear from the kids. All right? Oh, that's a beautiful piece.
Mm-hmm.
People are coming into the viewing room over and over. Okay. Artist statement from Jolie Liu. What if the world was upside down? What inspired me to make this composition were apples and surrealism. I use watercolor and pencils. It helped me convey my composition as an upside down apple orchard.
With an apple as the top.
I see. Oh, I see it on top. Very interesting.
The apple.
I think Miss Erin's class is muted, right? So Erin, when somebody's here, you have to let us know, okay? When somebody's here, you have to let us know, okay? Can't hear. Oh, it's technical. This is the one bad thing about the Zoom and internet is the technical.
I have construction outside my window, and I also have like, I don't know, like 35 kids here that come in,
Yeah, that makes it hard.
you know, but they're my favorite people in the whole world.
That's nice. Okay, Joan?
Kevin Peach, Morning Wood. Imagine if anxieties were illustrated. I drew it because I like to focus on what I feel inside.
Okay. Does this can you see when I put up participants? Is that blocking the view?
Hello?
Hi, Kevin?
You can't see it?
Is Kevin here?
Why not? No, if you can see all the people who are signed in.
Who's speaking?
I saw Ramel and I see Natsumi. Oh, you're watching on the phone? Okay, because I have it on the big screen TV. All right.
Hi, Mary. I see Mary Vaccaro here. We're gonna, after Erin's class, we're gonna introduce you. Hi, whoever was speaking on the big screen TV.
So we finished with Kevin's. We're looking at his. I read his, so we'll go to the next.
I love that. It reminds me of Groot. Okay. Dante Brooks Rodriguez.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know. So this, and Dante, you don't have to do it, babe. So Dante is a little nervous to get on Zoom, so I'm gonna help him out.
Dante,
This is an illustration of one of our students as a character in a movie, as a cartoon character, which is super cool. And her name is Stella. And it's been so long that he kind of doesn't remember why he made it. Or
we want to
and
see
he's really
Dante.
nervous
Tell him
about coming on.
to wave.
So,
Tell him to
but
wave.
he's really excited to be in the show.
He was in the show last year. I remember.
Yes, he was. Yes. Thank
It
you
was
for
like
remembering.
cooking in the house.
I worked from last year.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
He was
Okay,
very
here we go.
excited. Dante, look, Dante, look. There's Dante. See, I told you your artwork is here. Oh my God, it's here.
Congratulations,
Look.
Dante.
It's being recorded. Look. Do you want to say something about Stella?
No.
No? You're just excited?
All I just want to say is that she has a YouTube channel.
Okay, so Stella has a YouTube channel. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dante.
My friend Rebecca
Whoa.
from school.
So Rebecca has a YouTube channel, and that's Stella Kai. He's very excited about it. All right. Hey,
Congratulations.
thank you so much for
Thanks.
enjoying my art.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dante.
All right, give me 5. All right, get back to
Make
it.
sure to save that recording
I promise.
and email it to me.
I promise. Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
This is Zainab Sajid, Humans
He
on
was
Mars.
also supposed to be here. This may all be happening before 4:30, and that's why they're not here.
Something that inspired me to do this artwork is that I know how NASA is trying to figure out a way for humans to be on Mars. So I wanted to make a drawing that might have represented that.
wow, very nice. Zainab Shadid, Human on Mars. Well done.
Good idea.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Kyle Solowitz, if they're here, they are gonna interrupt me.
Oh, Kyle, Kyle, here.
I think Kyle is here. Imagine if you were between two mirror realities. Come on, Kyle, tell us about your work.
Something about your work.
Hi,
Would you like
Kyle.
me to say hello?
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
You want to speak? Does he want to speak?
No,
Oh, my God.
he just wants to see his art.
This is why they're all great artists, because they communicate visually.
That's very true.
That's beautiful, Kyle.
Pencils, I also have Sharpies. You want to outline your pencil marks?
I was about to say before all on Sharpie.
Oh my God, I'm tripping. Is that yours that I'm stepping on right now?
Where the paintbrush?
Mario, you didn't read what he wrote.
Thank
did.
you, Ramona. You're lovely.
I did.
Put it
Okay.
on the small one.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, and that's,
Okay,
that's Miss Elman's school. Miss
Fine.
Elman, I
I'll
hope your
let you
students stay with us and watch the rest of the students and their work. And I'm going to ask you to mute your class. I'm going to say thank you to your class. And before we go on to the next class, and we're going to do elementary followed by high school and then middle. Please stay with us once you see your work and look at the work of your fellow students. But I'm going to stop sharing now. And we have a special guest from the UFT, and she is the vice president of the United Federation of Teachers and an old friend and my mentor and helper when I was a teacher in the classroom. And she did help me a lot. And her name is Miss Mary Recaro. And representing the United Federation of Teachers, all the teachers that work so hard on your behalf, is Miss Mary Recaro. Hi, Mary.
Hello, hello. Hi, Mr. Asaro. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
So it is so wonderful, and I love the pictures I saw so far. They were gorgeous. All of your work is gorgeous. All of your amazing artwork is just, I'm shocked by it. And I am not talented at all to do any kind of art like that. I'm sure if I had Mr. Asaro as a teacher, I would have learned, but I am not talented at all to do that. So I'm in awe by the work you do. And thank you to all these beautiful faces of students. I'm scrolling through my screen and seeing so many wonderful students and seeing all the work and the hard work that you do all the time. And I will tell you, my niece, who is 18 years old, is going to be starting college in the fall, and she is majoring in art photography, and she is going to be moving. And I just saw her portfolio the other day and was also quite amazed by the work that they did in their school. So it is just a pleasure to see all of you, a pleasure that your talent is coming out. So honored that you're sharing your talent on our screen so that so many others, and this is being recorded so that so many other people will be able to see the work that you're doing in your school and be able to really understand the appreciation for art. And I want you all tomorrow, and there's probably a million rules wrong with this, but tomorrow I want you to all go and hug your art teacher, because you know what? It is so hard to be an art teacher in New York City public schools because they are not always appreciated. And you can tell your parents to make sure that your school always has an art program, because often that's something that we have to fight for. So you are all the lucky students that are, and I'm speaking to the students and of course our beautiful teachers, but the students that are on here, that we're so lucky that you have wonderful art teachers that not only are instructing you in the classroom, but making sure that you're able to show your work and see that. And I expect great things from all of you. I hope to see all of you one day when I'm walking through the Met to see your artwork hanging on those walls. And as we go around to different museums, seeing them, but I'm so encouraged that by this work. And for the art teachers that are on, I thank you, because your hard work coming on after a long day at school to make sure that your students get to showcase what they're doing. I truly appreciate that. And that's why it's such an honor to work alongside all of you. I also want to throw out to you, if you ever have issues with having your art program in your school, or if you're having issues with supplies, or I can't make promises, but we'll come into the school and we'll try to support you in any way that we can. So anything that you need, you all know Mario has my cell phone number. Mario, feel free to give it out to any of the art teachers that need that. You can just give me a call and let me know anything that you need. But I thank you all, and I so love seeing your work. And hopefully next year, when we come back to do this again, COVID numbers will be gone, everything will be better. We'll be able to have some cake, coffee, cupcakes for our little ones out there. We'll be
Fried
able to sit
chicken.
around and look at your artwork in person. So I thank you all.
Thank you, Mary. And thank you to the
Thank you.
UFT. All our programs are possible through the UFT. They represent us through our union and our dues that we pay into it. And that's what professional committees is so special and so important, because all the teachers have their own subject. And we at the Art Teachers Association are here to support the students and especially the teachers who work in our city. So as Mary said, thank you. And if there's any issues at all with your classroom or supplies, or you have a question, feel free to drop us a line. And we're always at nycata.com. You can see the art show. It will be up next week, up in the art. I'll try to put it up this weekend. It's a long weekend. I'll get it up there this weekend, and you can then please call your friends. And so we're going to continue to the next class. Quick shout out to some of our patient students, and them and Fiona. I see you. I see a bunch of other students and teachers. David is waiting. I might be your parents' names. I might be calling, but I see you out there, and we can't wait to get to see your artwork. So I'm going to go back to sharing. And I think our next class is going to be elementary school. Our teacher, Susan Marley, and it's the Throop School, grade PS 121. Is Susan here? If you're here, please unmute. And if not, Susan? Okay. If she'll join us, hopefully later, I'm going to start with her students. And I know these are young students, so parents, if you're there with your child and they're coming up, please unmute and let us know you're here. Janesley Beto, happy city, so clean and shining. Imagine if our city was clean and shining, it would be so happy. I agree, Janesley. And that is a beautiful city. Okay. Joan, you're going to take us to the next student?
I will. You saying the impact of time. Wait a minute. I think that this student is Erin's student. It was a little.
Okay,
mistake.
well, they're probably still here.
Okay. You saying the impact of time. Imagine if time had an impact on planet Earth, where things turn abnormal, different from how we see it now. When I was dreaming one day, I had a particular dream about 3 a.m. It changed my perspective of time, and I thought of composing something similar to this. I thought of no, let me finish. No, because this tells a story.
I know, but I'm hoping that people will
No,
read the story.
No. I thought of places that seemed familiar, but at the same time ominous and scary, and a room with no doors was the answer. Surrealism helped me a lot. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, that is a beautiful, yeah, this is Erin's student. And I hope they didn't leave and then she thought we didn't put her work in. So Yu Fang, if you're there, we'll let Miss Elman know. Please, we're sorry we had you in the wrong order. You're not in elementary school.
No, I knew.
Charlize Baez, happy, beautiful city at night. Okay, this is back to our first graders. Imagine if the city looked beautiful and happy with happy faces. I see. They did a whole project where everybody had to design different happy buildings, which is wonderful. I love the night and day.
Okay. Gabriela Diaz, happy city with happy faces. Imagine if our city looked. There
I
we
think-
go.
I'm sorry, they all say the same thing, Joan.
No, they don't. They
Okay.
really don't. Please go back. They don't. Thank you. Imagine if our city looked beautiful and happy with happy faces. That would be great.
Okay. I'm sorry if I'm rushing it. I just want to get to all those anxious
Okay.
kids waiting in the wings for their big
Okay.
moment.
Next.
Okay. Jaden Melhado, happy colorful city. I see. I wonder if we could see them all at the same time, it would be really nice. All right, Joan?
Serena Thomas, happy safe city. Imagine if our city was safe, clean, and everyone was happy.
I like the eyes of this building. Looks like the legs of this building.
We can't see it. Okay.
Okay. Now, Miss, this is a hard name to pronounce, so I'm just going to say Miss Giovanna from the Troop School. This is her grade 5. I'm going to let 2 people in. Oh, okay. Miss Schlossberg is joining us. Hi, Miss Schlossberg. Okay. When I do this, do people see the admit screen, or does that go over it? Anybody?
I don't see the admit screen.
Okay, good. Okay, Nusrat Alam. Again, if you're here, grade 5ers, don't be shy. Imagine if
I know Nusrat is here. I saw him.
Hello.
Yay! Oh, her. Hi, Nusrat. Did we pronounce it correct?
You did.
Do
All
you
right,
want to read it or tell about the work? You want to read it first?
So I put, imagine if we ate healthy and we stayed healthy all the time and there would be no sickness. Also imagine if plants grew and had their own unique personality to help teach people how to keep themselves healthy. And I used oil pastels and markers for this, for my artwork.
Well, let's take a look at it and you could talk about it while we're looking at it.
And also, this was inspired by my art teacher and also my friends because they helped me through this.
Yes.
And to add on, this was also inspired by our graduation because I thought of a dress theme, and that's the fruit dress that she's gonna be wearing.
Wonderful job. You know, this is the artist Giuseppe Archimboldo, right? You were inspired by his artwork. His work is amazing, and so is yours. You're in 5th grade. You're going to 6th grade next year.
Yes.
Is that middle school? You're gonna leave your school and go to middle school, right?
Yes.
Well, make sure you keep doing your art, and good luck in middle school. That's pretty exciting. Have a great summer.
Thank you.
And let's all hear it for Nusrat, our first really brave student to step up to the mic. Let's
Mario,
hear it.
there's something wrong with the sound.
I'm sorry? Did somebody? Hi, Amy. Somebody say something? All right, thank you again, Nusrat.
Okay, we'll go to the next.
Hello.
Hi.
Shannon, you want to read your work? Where are you?
So imagine if every fruit or vegetable that people ate, they could turn into a fruit and a vegetable version of themselves. Also, imagine if I can inspire many people to stay healthy by eating the right foods. It would make my community a better place. That is what my art is all about.
All right, let's guide us through this. How did you do this? What was your first steps? Huh?
Sorry.
Shannon?
So first I made a pineapple shape because I felt like the leaf could be like the hair and the Another part could be a face. And then I just looked at the paper and I got a good idea of I should do lemons in yellow because it pops a lot.
You did a great job. And I'm sure it's not as big as it looks on this wall, right? But it looks gigantic on the gallery. That's a good thing about virtual exhibits. We can make your work look gigantic. Thank you for being with us, and stick around, and hopefully some of your other classmates are here. And thank your teacher for us. Okay?
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, thank you. Samia Moore, Mother Nature's daughter. Imagine if life on Earth could be a lot healthier and more peaceful for everyone. We would appreciate our world and what Mother Nature has provided us with. This is what my artwork is about.
Is Samaya here? I thought I heard somebody. Samaya?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
Samaya, come on.
Oh,
Well, Joan already read your work, so we're just gonna go right to it, and you're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Wow.
So my work is about what if Mother Nature's daughter was incarnated as a human and could teach us all how to eat healthier and treat ourselves healthier, because a lot of people don't treat themselves healthy, smoking and drinking all the time. But I think that if we learned how to stop doing that, we would have a better world.
Thank you,
great
Samaya.
idea, wonderful idea.
I love the hairstyle and the cherry
Yeah.
earrings. The cherry earrings are the bomb. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great
Thank you.
job. All right, let's see. Have a great summer and good luck. You're gonna also go to middle school. All of Ms. Troop's fifth graders are getting ready for middle school.
Good
And
luck to you
now-
too.
Bye, and stick around. Inem Nantuk. I hope I got that right. Imagine if the world was one big apple and we could all share it. Let me let this person in.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, great. All right, I'm gonna go to your work. I'm gonna tell Ms. Stroop that she has the best class participation so far. I am. There you
So-
go.
And I really like to just draw like how I see my community as a very nice and healthy place and staying healthy. And also I really like mine because it shows just like walking down a healthy community can really make you feel great.
You did a great job. I mean,
Wonderful, wonderful. The ideas are wonderful. Are so
yeah.
positive.
And there's your school. Is that your school behind you?
Yes.
Yep.
And you have a great smile, by the way.
Thank
You should be on TV. Okay. Congratulations, and tell your teacher thank you, and good luck in middle school.
Yeah, thank you.
Is Jarrell here? Is he one of your one of your classmates? Let's see if he's here.
The apple of my eye. Imagine if fruits and vegetables had the same feelings humans did. Bringing awareness to being and staying healthy through the foods we eat is what my art is about.
Okay, Jariel, if you're here, pop in, but otherwise, oh, that's wonderful. You really use the whole page. I love the way it pops out. I don't think Jariel made it, right, in them? He's not here right now. Tell him he missed it. Tell him it'll be on the website, though. Wonderful job. Okay, we're going to another teacher. While we have so many people with us, I believe over 50 people in the gallery rooms right now, I want to share something with teachers very quick. We have an opportunity for a summer program to help fourth graders who can't read, but who but they want to do an art component. So you would be responsible for doing an art component. And if you want more information, I'm going to quickly just put this up. The woman's, it's through an Everyone Reading program. It's in Manhattan. It pays quite well. So parents, if you want to teach art, you can get $55 an hour. And they're really looking for somebody who wants to work with 32 fourth graders who are poor or non-readers, and to teach them art though. You wouldn't be teaching reading, you would be doing the art component. The email is lmancuso@everyonereading.org. I'm going to put it in the chat. And then if anybody is interested in following up, please contact Lavina She just called me today. She got our number through the UFT and wanted our help in finding a great art teacher. So I know that I said, well, I'm going to be talking to 17 of them today. And then and so I promised I would share. Let's get this down and see if I could get back to the thing. Our teacher, Dr. De La Cruz. Is Dr. De La Cruz with us?
Yes, I'm here. I'm present.
All right, where are you? Is that your butterfly?
Yes.
Hi. You want to put your camera on so we can see you, or you want to stay as a butterfly?
As a butterfly. Yes, first I want to thank you all for offering this competition for students, this opportunity for them to share their work.
Something's wrong with your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but your mic is like, it's like a wind, are you in a windy place?
No. Just a second.
Okay, keep talking.
Can you hear me better there?
Yeah.
Okay. We worked on climate change. So we studied the different effects of climate change that are currently happening in our planet. For example, oil spills, the glaciers are melting, and the fact that people leave bottles at the beach or in the rivers and how that affects the water. So we worked on illustrating the effects of
Yeah, only not zooming.
We worked on the effects
She joined, yeah.
Somebody else is speaking. Hold on. Let me see if I can get to the bottom of this. Nilda, okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Dr. De La Cruz.
I said that we were working on teaching my students about climate change, and each of them chose one area that they wanted to focus on. For example, oil spills, the glaciers, the fact that the glaciers are melting, and the effects of the levels of the ocean rising around our Earth.
So are any of your teachers with us today, students with us today?
Yes, I have Kimberly Vega, Redwan, and I believe Eli is also connected.
Well, thank you so much, and please continue to participate. And we have a lot of events already planned for next year. Have a great summer, and when one of your students come up, please urge them to unmute and give us a little bit about their work and themselves.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Your first artist is Eli Balkarat. I used logic to create my idea, then I created my drawing. Our planet needs help to keep healthy. Okay, Eli, I imagine is not here, but soon we'll hear from one of Dr. De La Cruz's students. Joan, I love the color in the background, the orange and blue. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. That's my favorite two colors.
And I think of Van Gogh. Redwan Haight, oil spills. I created my artwork because I recall looking at pictures of animals dying from oil that came from oil spills.
Sorry. Joan, I'm just going to go at the top.
After I recall that, I wanted to draw it.
I'm here.
Okay, where are you,
Oh,
Redwan?
wait.
Where are you? Turn on your mic so we can see you.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna
on.
go to- Okay, I'm going to show. Okay, go ahead. I see you now. Hi, Redwan.
Hi.
Tell us all about your work.
So I made it by so the reason I made this is because I remember like looking at images of like animals like fish who are getting like dying from oil spills.
It's sad, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you did. Is it oil pastel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you made the oil spills out of oil pastel, which is kind of interesting. It's a wonderful job on your fish, Redwan. What grade are you?
I'm fourth.
Fourth grade. You looking forward to fifth grade?
Yeah.
And your art teacher, you're having a good time in art with her, and you're learning a lot, I hope.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, thank you. And is your mom and dad there with you?
Yeah, my mom's here.
Tell him I said hello and have a great summer and good luck in fifth grade.
Hello,
thank you.
And this
You
will be
too.
up on the website, so you can always come and find it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ridwan.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, everyone.
Max, is Max here? Max Rivera, climate change. I brainstormed my idea when I sketched my drawing. We need to save our planet from climate change.
Max Herrera. Max Herrera, are you here with us? Well, we'll just look at his work. Wonderful job. Nice job on that ship. Kimberly Vega.
I'm here.
Oh, great. Okay, so you created this drawing because there have been lots of oil spills and you want to stop now. So why don't we look at it and we can hear what you have to say, Kimberly. Are you ready? Take your mic
Yeah.
off and give us some wisdom.
So, I made a ship with a leak of oil coming out, and as you can see in the water, the oil is spilling and it's going on the fishes. And like in the corner, you could see like a shark, and then like at the very bottom, I drew a fish that is already dead and has a lot of oil on him. And I tried to, and at the top of the ship, there's smoke coming out, and I made like eagles. You can't really see it, but one of the eagles have fallen because they have like smelled the smoke coming from the ship.
Oh.
I'm very happy that your teacher chose this theme for you all and you all worked on these very important messages. Because imagine if the theme itself is really focusing on what our students imagine. Because what you imagine hopefully can become reality in the future. And we could stop all this craziness that's going on with the environment, and everything else on our planet needs our children's help and to help fix all the problems that we as adults, sorry, have seemed to have left too many problems for our young kids. So we hope you guys do your best to really fix the problems.
I also wanted to add on one more thing.
Sure, I'm gonna go back to your work. What is that?
So basically, the reason I did this, it's because maybe there's gonna be that one day where all the fish in the ocean are all dead, and the people will no longer have fish to eat.
We hope not. We hope that our adults now and our next generations will be careful to not let that happen. Thanks, Kimberly. Have a great summer.
Thank you, Kimberly. Great job.
I can hardly see your face. You're hiding there, but I see the top of your head. Hi, and thank your mom and dad and everybody at home. Okay, our next teacher is Barbara Haar from PS 197 in Queens. Her third graders participated. Ms. Haar, if you're here, you could let us know.
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Oh, hey, hi, Barbara. All right, why don't you give us a little bit about yourself and your class, and then we'll start with your students.
Sure. I'm a retired art teacher for 3 years, but I couldn't let it go, so I'm back this year working a week in the same school. And so we're always asking our students still about emotions and feelings. And I asked, what if the world was happy again? What do you think artistically would make the world happy? And many of my students in this third grade class said clowns. So that was our theme, portrait clowns.
Wonderful. All right, so shall we start?
Sure.
Okay.
I hope both my students are here.
Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to ask Liana Liviev. Is something up there? Joan, do you want to read it?
Is she here? Are any of your students here?
I think Liana, the next one, but I don't think Liana is here.
Okay, Liana Liviev is something up there. I chose to do a portrait of a clown because most clowns are happy. Mine is thinking, dreaming, and hoping to see good things. He wants to smile and be happy again. Here's hoping.
Thank you. Oh, look at the eyes.
Yeah.
There's hope in those eyes looking upwards. Beautiful job. I love the pastels. Great job, Barbara.
Thank you.
And you know, it's sad that we're in a place and time where we really, the kids can almost unanimously say, like, the world is not a happy place. It is so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess things were always crazy when we grew up as well, but
Not like this.
I just wish that things will improve. And again, I leave that charge to our leaders today, but to our next generation to remember this and to not make the same mistakes.
Right. I agree.
All right, Ilana is here. So if she's here, she's going to come on. You think Ileana, are you here?
I saw her.
There she is. Hi, Ileana.
Hi.
Why don't you start by reading your statement and then we'll go to your work.
The portrait in town shows her trying to be happy. I blended my oil pastel colors to get an eerie look because the world is so mixed up with feelings. My mom said coronavirus is going to go away. I think so. What do you think?
I hope so too. Thank you, Liana. Let's take a look at your work. That's so lovely.
Make me smile again.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wonderful idea.
So, Ileana, are you there? Why'd you disappear so fast, Ileana? Come on. You're going to be on TV. Hi. I like your house. This is so beautiful. Did you do this? It's on black paper, right? Right, Ileana? On black paper, and then you left the black where you wanted the line to show. It's one of my favorite things.
I just wanted to let everyone know we used a gel glue to outline after, so it would have a texture and it would pop a little bit more.
What was it? What did you add at the end?
After the children drew, they outlined it with a gel glue. So when it dried, you really can't see the nuance of it, but it dried and it shined and it had a texture.
Oh, that's beautiful. So the black line is where the gel glue is.
Correct. Yeah.
And that's the sadness of not having these exhibits live to actually walk around and see these. I'm telling everybody, go grab some cookies, go grab some snacks, and let's have our celebration here at home. Thank you. And thank you, Ms. Har. And
You're
hope to
welcome.
stay involved. And we'll have another exhibit next year. And we'll also have teachers exhibit for our teachers who want to exhibit.
Okay.
Okay, our next school is PS 197 in Queens.
No.
Eden Stevenson.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, Eden. Thanks for joining us. Welcome and thanks. Hopefully you had a good school year and hopefully a better one next year.
Thank
Want to
you.
give us a little bit about yourself and your school and your kids?
I've been teaching for about 20 years now, but this is my first year at PS 196 and the kids are amazing and everyone's been so nice. So I've just been really excited to be here. The kids, I believe that the fourth grade made their own Picasso, and the first grader, I think, did a Matisse, if I'm correct. And I'm sorry, I don't have the stuff in front of me right now.
That's all right. Well, let's go to it. Let's go to it while you're talking. And this is the first student.
I'm here.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, so that's your student. Hold on, I'm going to go back. That's Miss Stevenson. This is your student. She's going to take it from here. Did you want to say anything else, Miss Stevenson, before we go on, or?
I will add on if necessary. Sienna, take it away. You're gonna...
All right, go ahead, Sienna.
I made a picture of a girl who was trying to look happy in life, but showing how she feels on the inside. She is sad because some people don't accept her for who she is. There is another person whose hands are on her head. They're hurting her. She's trying to fight back. I was inspired by Picasso.
Wow, that's deep. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
Oh,
that's wonderful.
I picked to draw this because I wanted to try something new, and instead of drawing happy people, I chose to draw a sad, depressed woman. I don't like going simple in most of my drawings, so I went ahead and added some details like the hands on her head. I meant for these hands to be things or people controlling her, for example, the internet. A story hidden in this art piece could be a sad woman suffering depression, always seeing people happy and doing cool things on the internet, and becoming really jealous and unhappy with her lifestyle. But there could also be other stories. I want to thank my teacher, Miss Stevenson, for supporting me to do this drawing.
Thank you, Sienna.
thank
That's so
you.
wise. You guys are smarter than grown-ups, I think, and it's so amazing and great artwork. You love to draw. I could see that, right? A good drawer.
She did
Wonderful
an
job.
amazing job, and the colors are all really meaningful and so beautiful, the way that they create that emotion.
Yeah. Great job, Sienna. Grade
Wonderful.
4. So good luck
I
in grade
think-
5 next year. Have a great summer. And thanks for that important message. It really is a time when really so much people the social media shows so much happiness, and then other people feel inadequate. But we should be proud of who we are and happy with what we are and not compare ourselves to others. That's a great message. Thanks so much. And say hi to Nick. That's your dad. Tell him what he said. Great job. Great job, Dad. Okay, thank you. And Benjamin Liviev, the rainbow person. Now,
I made it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
go ahead. Why don't you read his statement?
He wrote, I made a rainbow person jumping on a couch in a room because when they jump really high, they start flying. They'll bring all over the world and make everyone happy. I was inspired by
Wonderful. I don't know if they're here, but every time I used to jump on the couch, I used to get yelled at.
No, look. That's great. That's great.
Good job, Benjamin. Please, teachers, share this with your classes. You could show it once it's on the website, or you could just use the link and go directly to the show.
Even the lines are happy.
He did.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Stevenson. Have a great summer. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, Dana Miller is the art teacher. I don't know if she's here with us right now. Miss Miller, if you're here, just pop in. And we're going to move on to your students. Joan?
Devante Baez, imagine if there was no more COVID. I drew how we could get rid of COVID. I think if we had better treatments and if everyone wore their mask, we would get rid of COVID. If we had better vaccines, that would help get rid of COVID too. I wanted to make my poster about COVID because everyone is getting sick and things would be better without COVID.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Imagine if it's been a long 2 years for all our boys and girls and all our teachers and their parents, and we're with you.
But now we have his recipe for getting better.
We hope so.
Staying safe. Imagine if it all works.
Adriana Montalvo. Imagine if we said no. I picked no drugs because they are bad for the community. Drugs will also make you sick or even die. Drugs make people do bad things that makes more crime. It hurts families and friends. Adriana, I don't know if her class is here with us, but if you're here, Adriana, you need to shout it out. Say no. Okay, Joan?
Latina Watara, imagine if COVID was abolished. I wanted to change the world by abolishing COVID. COVID has been here since 2020, and it is time to get rid of it. I want us to be mask-free. If Corona didn't exist, there would be no masks and people would stop dying. We can abolish COVID by wearing our masks now, cleaning our hands, and getting vaccinated. Wow. Look at all the details.
Imagine if somebody had the power to just abolish it.
Yeah.
That would be great. Well done. I love the split hand. And unfortunately, the crosses of those that have passed. Excuse me. Childhood should not be so full of terrible things. My heart goes out to all our young boys.
Very cute. Let me read this. Chloe Pratt, raining ice cream with colored cats and dogs. And let me read the whole thing. I drew ice cream with colored cats and dogs because without any animals, people would be lonely. I think this would be useful because the people that are lonely and have no friends can have furry ice cream friends. It will be raining them. That means there would be enough for everyone. It would be nice to have some fun and cuteness after all the bad things that has happened.
I saw this movie. It's called Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And then raining cats and dogs and ice cream. Thank you, Chloe. I wish Chloe was here. Share,
Yeah,
Chloe, can you hear us? It's a beautiful done, nicely drawn.
yeah, wonderful, fun idea.
And now we're moving on to PS 205, Miss Laura Nash. I know Miss Nash for a long time. Is Miss Nash with us today? Is she here right now? Okay, I'm gonna move on to her student. If she's here, she's gonna interrupt us. Catherine Zhang's dream of an alien cat. I dreamed my cat was an alien and there's an asteroid that might smash it. The cat is green because, of course, he's an alien. Oh, wonderful watercolor work.
Grade 1.
Beautiful. So nice. Catherine Zhang. Yeah. Nina Chen, go ahead, Joan.
My art teacher's nose, grade 5. When I drew this, I thought of drawing my art teacher, Mrs. Nash's nose, because I saw her nose while she was teaching a lesson. Then I drew monsters because drawing a human body is hard.
Oh, Miss Nash, I hope she's an inspired teacher. Wow.
So,
It's a really well done drawing.
right. So she kind of transformed her idea into something else.
Right, and metamorphosized from her teacher's nose to this beautiful surrealistic composition.
Yeah, excellent.
Nina Chen? All right, people are still entering the room. So, I think I admitted them, and we move on to Sarah Sanders, is the teacher from PSIS 187, Hudson Cliffs. No.
Hi.
Oh, thank you, thank you. How are
I-
you, Ms. Sanders?
I'm well. How are you?
Great, you have the floor. Why don't you share a little bit?
So I have a quick question. I was looking at the program as we're going through. Will you be showing all of the students' artwork?
Yes.
Okay. So from my school, we have a few different projects that were submitted. From second grade, we have some self-portraits, as well as from fourth grade. The second grade self-portraits were inspired by, we started the project around Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And so they learned about MLK and they chose a word that described him and also described themselves. And so a lot of these words were things like kindness, confidence, and they created then a self-portrait around that word, with them showing how they can show that word in their life. We talked about symbolism as well in this project, and there are symbols throughout their self-portraits. And then for the fourth grade self-portrait, we were, it was focused a bit on SEL, social emotional learning, and they were to select 2 emotions that they feel regularly, maybe one that they share regularly with others, they feel like they are able to express, and then another emotion that maybe sometimes is difficult to express to others. And with that, we also explored symbolism, and we did some different group work in exploring the emotions and creating symbols around that. They have one side of the face that will be a photograph that they took that shows one emotion, and then the other side is a drawing. And then for the third grade projects, they are comic strips. So students created stories that were based off of an experience in their life, and then they could switch up the characters and the plot a little bit to make it more fun or interesting. So that's a little bit about the 3 projects that you'll see.
Thanks, Ms. Sanders. Thank you. And I was thinking while you were talking, how wonderful that we work in a subject that not only we teach technique, vocabulary, but also we give students a chance to really dwell into their own personal narrative and tell their own stories. And it's the beauty of our subject. So thanks for the great job you're doing, and have a great summer, and we keep staying involved, and we look forward to looking at your students' work. Now, are any of them here today with us?
Yes, there are some with us. I'd have to look back through
Okay,
but some of them might want to speak. I did tell them that they might have a chance to.
well,
speak if they would
Gabriella,
like
let's
to.
start with her. Help people to not fight, be helpful. Gabriella, if you're here, just unmute and shout it out.
How do I
Say hi,
learn?
you're already unmuted. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Gabriella McDowell. I made this because, well, my cat in the background is basically saying that because I usually feed it every day to get my allowance, and my brother, I help my brother make my his bed, and I like being helpful. So yeah.
That's
Thank you.
fantastic. We love that you are helpful, and that's a big thing for a big sister to do. Thank you, Gabriella.
You're welcome.
Have a great summer and keep doing your artwork. It's fantastic.
Right. Are you,
Congratulations.
I want to see if you have pigtails too. Do you have pigtails? Do you
Well, on that day I did.
Wonderful.
Not today. Today she has a ponytail. I could see that.
Okay. Wonderful work.
Elijah? Elijah, are you
You
here?
want to see some?
Is Elijah here?
Oh,
Well, he's not here. I'm not scared. And this, I love this phrase because I was watching my daughter play softball the other day, and all they keep yelling at the girls to encourage them is, "You got this, you got this." So I like that. That may be a theme for one of our future shows. Elijah, let's take a look.
yeah, he got it. He's confident.
I got this. And there's a mask, and he has his math problems.
Right. He's
Thank you,
got it.
Elijah. Okay, we'll tell Miss Sanders will let you know that where to find your work, because there it is. Oh, okay. Alexander Flores is here. Hi, Alexander. That's artist statement from Natsumi. Is Natsumi with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. Why don't you read your statement and then we'll look at it.
A cat meets a dog. At first, they don't like each other. Once they seem to know how to control their bodies, they're finally friends. How does this happen? Maybe a giant hamburger helps.
What an imagination. Let's take a look. The BIF friends fight. Oh, no. Oh, it's a comic. I see. Oh, we're going to take a little time. There's that big hamburger helping out. So you want to tell us a little bit about how you made this comic strip and you like comics?
Well, I like drawing and making stories and books a lot. So I thought maybe I could think about some things that I thought about before. And I thought that I had a dream that I remember. There was a hamburger in it. I thought it was my friends. And people could also get into fights. So I kind of put those together.
Wonderful job.
And just change the characters a little.
Very good.
Did a lot of job. Comics are great. Thanks for sharing your story. And I love your background. You look like you're in a giant grass forest. Allison Silliman, grade 3, Sea Friends. Allison, if you're here, you just got to turn off your mic and shout it out.
No.
Hi, somebody's down there with their whole class. Hi, down there.
The story is about a little fish named Joni. He thinks he has no friends, but soon he realizes he has caring friends that love him.
Okay. Well, this is a whole story. It's hard to see. I wonder if I make can I make it bigger? Does it get bigger if I did that?
We don't see it bigger yet.
I think that's as big as I can go. I don't know how. I tried to put my full screen. You should be seeing my whole screen, correct? Oh, sorry, how did that happen? I'll back up. And the little fish story, there's an octopus.
Yeah, I can share a little bit about it.
Yeah, why don't you tell us, Miss Sanders?
I remember So I remember like looking at, let me kind of go back through these. It looks like the fish, yeah, thought he didn't have any friends. And so it kind of shows him kind of going about his fish life on day to day and kind of interacting with some of his different sea creature friends. And they have different ways of showing care and love to him. And so then in the end, he realizes that he does have a lot of friends. So here, particularly what stood out to me in terms of, I love the story. And then also the different frames that Allison made with like zooming in with the octopus tentacles, and then also like the different shapes of the frames. So,
Very good job. And the framing is probably the hardest thing to do in the comics, of how to tell a story through the frames. Great job.
Thank you.
Hugo Cherry, grade 4. Hugo, if you're here, let us hear your voice.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. You want to read what?
What?
I am calm when I see cats. I'm going to leave the mic to you, and you could. Oh, there you go. Hugo, tell us all about this. How'd you do this?
Well, so Miss Sarah was showing us art stuff, and then she showed us two pictures where colors showed emotions. So then I chose for this one, and then I just put a bunch of stuff that I like.
I like it. And that's obviously half of you, right? That half is you, and then you finished it off on the other side. Really nice. Who's this character, David, Hugo, with the top hat?
That's a character called Bill Cipher. It's from my favorite TV show.
Now, I'm glad you put him in there. Thank you. Thank you, Hugo. Say hi to your mom and dad, and I guess David is your dad. Congratulations. And your work will be here all year on the website, so you can always come visit it. Thanks, Dad. I see the thumbs up. Okay, Dario Fliatis. I hope I got it right. New York, Nike Creative Colorful Basketball. Are you here, Zariel?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go right to your work, and you take over. I see you on the bottom of the screen here.
I made it because I like playing lots of sports. My favorite sport is basketball, and I put like New York backgrounds because I was like born in New York and I usually be there. And then I put like Nike stuff in the backgrounds because Nike is my favorite brand. And then I put lots of colors and other things. And I put like a tiger eye, because that's my favorite animal.
You did a great job with collage and drawing and mixing everything together. Good job, Zariel.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say?
That's pretty much it.
Well, listen, thank again you, your teacher, your mom, dad, everybody, and have a great summer. Play a lot of ball and get ready for 5th grade. I'm sure you're happy that the school year is coming to an end.
Yes, kind of.
School is fun, but it's always great to have summer, and hopefully you have a great one. Thank you so much, Ariel.
You're welcome.
Plum Garvey. Happy sad. Let's see, Plum, if you're here, you're gonna step up to bat. Oh, this is another split one. Don't know if Plum is here with us. We'll give him a few seconds to come in.
It was.
We'll give her a few seconds to come in.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, no. Okay.
She's shy?
Yeah, you don't have, she doesn't have to speak.
No, but it's a beautiful drawing, Plum.
Yeah, it's a great job.
And congratulations to you. I see, and keep drawing and keep doing your art and spreading your story. Okay. Charlotte Pohl, Wild, grade 4. Uh-oh, is this true? Miss Sanders, is she wild? And so is a graham cracker. Are you here, wild one? Charlotte, are you here?
I didn't see her. But graham cracker is her pet guinea pig, I believe, in the one in the bottom.
I see him.
Oh. It's a wonderful piece.
So
Right.
for these portraits, these self-portraits, the same for Zariel's, they were a little bit different than the other fourth graders. They went through a study of, we spent different class periods focusing on different parts of the face for the drawings. And so then they had these little drawings of parts of their face that they could then collage onto their self-portrait. Or they could find images from magazines, or we could print out from the computer of maybe animals or other things that they found describe themselves. So
Great job. Great job. And this wonderful assignment too. Great job. Charlotte. And Justin Luna. Justin, are you with us? I am happy. I am sad. Kind of torn here. It's a little split. Oh, I see why. This is beautifully done. Justin, where are you? What a beautiful drawing and what a beautiful range of emotions.
yeah, I don't think he's here, but we have a beautiful.
Thomas, we said, great job. I'm glad he shared with us. Okay. Joan?
Micah Darwin Zimmer, colorful. My picture is very colorful and detailed.
Let's take a
Is
look.
he here, Micah? Oh, this is very imaginative.
Oh, there's a dragon here, and then there's a cat chin. Wonderful job. Sorry, Mika,
Micah,
not with
I
us.
don't think he's here.
I did a great job. Tell him we said thank you again and come visit his work anytime. And thank you, Ms. Sanders.
Yeah, thank you. Great
And
job to everyone from my school. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And please have a great summer and please participate. We're gonna have lots of great things coming up next year. We're glad you're part of this exhibit. Cambria Heights Academy. Does this mean we're going to the official high school phase?
Yeah.
Okay. Fasten your seatbelts, boys and girls. It's gonna get deep. These high school kids have put in some real effort and work here. So the art teacher is Kristen O'Brien, and the first student is Kenneth Angelino.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead, Joan.
I believe that all human beings, regardless of race or color, need to be treated by a health professional. It is important to be able to know the types of health concerns and problems in society. Is Kenneth here? His work is amazing.
Okay, to our younger artists.
Screenshot.
Kenneth is here? Well, to our younger artists, I want to say, when you see this work and you're like, wow, how great is that? I can't do that. You will do that. It's just all part of the developmental as you get older and you stick with it.
They said,
you do
that it was
incredible work.
beautiful and
Who's speaking?
a good job and,
Who's Mary? Is that you?
definitely.
I hear somebody speaking, but Mary,
And
ARZT.
the quality of the assignments is very good.
Yes.
I don't know.
Maybe
One's
not
drawing
focus
is
so much on
lovely.
her. Just keep going. This is great. Everybody's doing a really good job.
Okay.
Maybe
I
everybody
thought she
should-
was speaking about the work. I don't know if that was the artist. So many people have the other names besides their names. Shante Coden, Refugee Crisis. I chose the refugee crisis because I have family like aunts and cousins that struggle in coming to America. And I feel like this really represents a part of my family. My picture included a building with smoke towards the top, and there are people running away from the police. I used transparency mainly in the smoke, which I tried to make blend into the building. All right.
With these, you've got to read to the end because the whole statement
Joan,
is really important. That's
people, I think
It's
people
okay,
can,
it's okay. It's
people
okay.
can be reading while I'm reading out loud, but I really want to get to everybody, and I would hopefully that they were here to speak on their own behalf. But Shante Cohen, this is a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
And as the art teacher, I'm always drawn to the piece I want to see the piece. I can't wait. That's wonderful. All right, you're gonna go to the next artist, Joan?
Yes.
Jose Rivas.
Poverty is a big problem that has not yet been resolved and is not close to being resolved. I come from a country that sees itself well represented in poverty, and I like that it would be a good topic to show both parts of what some go through. For example, homeless people who only live on what they can get by begging, and others in the harsh conditions in which they live. To emphasize this, I use descriptive images. Many people immigrate and try to find an opportunity in another country. The problem is from those who lead us and only take advantage of a country to steal and corrupt, while the country collapses into unemployment, poverty, and poor health.
Oh my God, this looks like it could be hanging in a real museum. This is so wonderfully done.
Yeah.
Okay, Jose Rivas Miranda.
I wish he was here.
I will. Okay, artist is Damari Picton, and if you are here, you have to unmute and shout out to us so we'll know you're here. Police brutality is a subject of my social justice artwork because of the way police handle citizens, not only because of race, but also that they know they have the authority to it. And just to go to it, and I have a voice. That's such a strong piece. This beautiful hand in the foreground. I'd like to ask them about this. Hopefully we can talk to them. And the faces in the background, they did a great job. Okay, Joseph Pineda.
Oh, the name I spell wrong. A deforestation is something that is affecting our whole planet. My arrangement of images shows what people are doing to the millions of trees that are cut down. My collage sends a powerful message because it could hit home that we are seriously damaging our planet.
Very
strong.
Wonderful composition. He seems to have a great sense of thing. Okay, we're going to have our teacher, Mark Robinson.
Is Mark here?
Okay. I will move on to his students. Millennium High School in the Bronx, Claudine Sobchak.
Oh, actually, it's in Brooklyn. It's my mistake.
Oh, I'm sorry, in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
In creating this piece, I hope to portray the possibilities of the future. On many days, the present may seem monotone and desolate. However, the hope that there is a better future for oneself is what drives many people to carry on with their dreams. Wow, and this is an inspiration, not just to me and hopefully all the other artists, the younger artists who are watching, to stay with your skills, to work on your skills, just like you work on reading and writing and all the other skills you learn in school, and your art skills will grow. But you have to stay with it and keep working. This is a beautifully drawn piece. Claudine Sobchak, thank you for sharing. The trees make a beautiful tunnel into the distance. Brooklyn High School of Arts, art teacher is Lauren Rocco.
Lauren, are you there?
All our high school teachers are playing hooky. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to their parents. It's a long day, I imagine, for many of them, but I will. Zara Ayindi, a unicorn in the brush. Joan?
Unicorns, dragons, elves, and wizards. I was raised in the environment that submerged me in a world of magic. My mother always encouraged me to dive deep into the art of fantasy. And to this day, this is something that has been a huge part of my identity and creative growth. Most, if not all, my drawings take place in an enchanted setting. complete with bright colors and odd splashes of paint. Using two of my favorite medias, watercolor and colored pencil, I put together this piece to create a window into the altered reality I dream of.
Zara Ayinde.
Hi.
Oh, good.
Zara, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You get a gold star for being in class. Thank you. Where are you? I want to see your picture. Oh, I just see your box.
Yeah.
Zara, can we, you want to unmute and maybe put your camera on if you want to? You don't have to, but.
Oh no, I'm gonna stay with the camera off. But
Okay.
I will say that this piece was more of like a in the moment spur of the moment idea. Like just I decided to put together. I just love magic and the premise of that sort of thing. So unicorns, butterflies. I had stickers, I had paper, and I had a bunch of materials at my disposal. Sorry, and I just went all out.
You did.
You did. I love the way that your butterflies and other items come off the frame and kind of give it more three-dimensional. Are those actually glued on? Because they look like they're coming off the
Those are
page.
stuck on. Yeah.
Great job. Wonderful job. That unicorn blends into the pond so well that you have to kind of look twice, and then it kind of pops into focus between the rock and the pond.
Mm-hmm.
Really impressed. Keep up the great work. What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
I'm getting ready soon. It'll be college time. Good job. Keep up the great work. Your artwork is fantastic. Thanks for sharing. And tell your teacher and other students that they can find their work here. Kimberly Vega, you want to say something? Because I see you raising your hand. No, she put it down. Well, if anybody wants to say anything, just unmute or raise your hand and we'll speak. We'll find you. Hi, Kimberly.
Wait, I actually did want to say something.
Okay, go ahead, Kimberly. That's great.
I really like the art. It looks very colorful, and I like how she added the unicorn into, and all the different flowers and the butterflies, and it's just really colorful, and I really like that.
Well, thanks for sharing, Kimberly. I'm
Glad
glad
you
that
like
you came back
Yeah.
and commented on Zara's work.
And does it give you an idea for your work?
Well, yeah, I really like, whenever I'm free, I like to draw, and I'm always begging my parents to buy me new art supplies because ever since I was in pre-K, I always like to color and draw, and I've already finished like 2 sketchbooks, and I'm gonna buy another one. But this is giving me ideas to do something with a river and then like a little grass cave on top.
I implore you to do so.
Yeah, and then to add a lot of color into it.
Well, thanks, Kimberly, and good luck. And Kimberly's parents, if you're listening, please buy her some more art supplies. Samia Najum, Head in the Clouds. This picture was taken to show a sense of unexpected reality. The girl represents a fallen angel whose emotion represents the burden of reality and she's expected to be by society. The clouds are used to juxtapose this idea representing the real world. She combined 2 photographs, and let's just take a look at them. Oh my goodness. I'm sad just looking at this picture. It makes me have emotions. So beautiful. Samia, I know you can't hear us if you're out there. This is beautiful, and thank you for sharing.
But she took the clouds. She was in an airplane, but she took a photograph of the clouds, and that's how she got the cloud.
Okay, these are from the Florida LaGuardia High School of Music and Art, and that is the art school, that and Frank Sinatra and School of Visual Arts. They're amazing art schools in New York, and younger students, don't be afraid to try your hardest and work hard and go into these schools by audition. You have to audition to these schools. So I can imagine the kind of work we're going to see here right now. Is Anne here? Sobala, Miss Sobala? Okay. The artist is Melanie Ning. And Joan, can you go?
Reverie. With modern photography technology tools like Photoshop, it is effortlessly possible to alter a familiar sight into the unexpected. From a range of basic editing adjustments to photo manipulations, transforming two images together to create a double exposure can seamlessly juxtapose a photograph. The layering of the photos can make one feel lost in thought and trying to pick out what the original image was. In Reverie, the subject portrays that feeling of daydreaming as she sits in Lincoln Center Plaza while an image of the Met Museum is layered on top. We can't,
I was muted because I was sending a message to somebody had sent me something in the chat. If anybody, if Melanie is here or anybody wants to speak up, just please unmute and let us know your thoughts. Okay. The Hillside Letters and Academy, grade 11, the teacher is Miss Bethany Trust. Miss
you know,
Bethany-
I have to interrupt because I made a mistake. It's the Hillside Arts and Letters.
Okay. Bethany is here.
Yes, I'm right here. Thank
Oh,
you.
great. Thanks, Ms. Trust. How are you? Do you want to start us off with a little bit about yourself and your school?
Sure. So I have 3 students. They're what I consider my advanced students. They were in my painting class in the fall, and they are currently in my portfolio development advisory class. And these students have been with me since 9th grade, and it's just been a wonderful journey to watch them develop their artistic skills. And I'm super proud of them. So thanks for giving us this opportunity. It's our first year showcasing Hillside Arts work at through your exhibit, and I hope to do it more in the future. So thanks for having us.
Are your students with us right to,
Yes, yes,
Aliyah?
definitely Aaliyah and Lindsay. I'm not sure if Daisy made it home or not, but those are my students.
Leo, are you there? Thank you, Ms. Trust, and have a great summer. Enjoy the rest of your school year.
Yes, yes, hi.
You want to stay blacked out, or you want to show us who you are?
I'm gonna stay off camera.
Okay. All right, tell us a little bit about your work, and then we'll go see it.
Okay, so do you want me to read the artist statement?
Yes.
Okay, imagine that you are walking down a crowded street. Everyone is unique and different in their own way, including yourself. You can choose to stop someone and talk to them, or do what you usually do, put in your headphones and ignore the world. My art always has a double meaning. My intended message is almost always different from the way my audience perceives it. In the roads that lead to everything and nothing, the roads are topographic lines that purposely lead off of the canvas. It is up to you to decide where those roads lead to.
I can't wait to see it, and here it is. Oh my goodness. All right, tell us a little bit more about your work, as how you made it and what's happening. Beautiful. Was that you consider a self-portrait, or is that just a general someone else?
No, it's just someone else.
Okay.
So I used acrylic and also like black liner pen for the topographic lines. So I associated like my artist statement with the butterfly effect, where like every choice you choose to make, there's an alternate version of yourself choosing the opposite decision and like going down a quote unquote different road than the one that you would take in this life, if that makes sense.
Yeah. This is beautifully done, and great job, and great thanks to your teacher, and thanks for you for participating and being here to talk about it.
The thought is amazing. The thought is amazing, as well as the image. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lindsay Espana, did she make it back home? Lindsay, are you here with us? I'll give her a second. Imagine if all the famous musicians once on the radio were still with us. They would surround us with entrancing music that they had once played, of the melodic voice that they had once used in a chorus. I'm going to go to it.
Oh, you really have to see the whole statement.
People are reading the statement, Joan. I trust that people can read.
Okay.
So if I could just jump in and say that this was a project we did for Black History Month. And Lindsay worked independently, and it was her idea to create a mixed media artwork. And I think she really pulled it off. And I just love the variations of the color, the hue, and the different faces and the shading. And I think she did a great job.
Great job. Do you
And
have,
the idea was wonderful.
Miss Truss, you have a dedicated art program like at Hillside now? Is it? That's
Yeah. So we actually we offer the arts diploma to our graduating seniors at this point. So they come in as freshmen. If they're interested in art, they take it with me. And then by the time they become a junior, that I consider them advanced, they sign up to take my portfolio development advisory. That's where we do some basic, working on our portfolios. And then by the time they become seniors, they come back, get a few, take a few more classes, and then they sit for the exam, which is next Wednesday. So
that's fantastic. And the school is in what borough?
Jamaica, Queens.
Jamaica. So, and is it by audition, or is it, how do people apply to the art program?
It's not, but we've been around for 12 years, and I think we've really developed a reputation of being a strong art school. And it's also a very small school, so everybody knows everyone, and no one falls through the cracks, and it's great. I love it.
That's fantastic. And has Daisy with us? Daisy Ramos?
No.
Hey, Joe?
Yeah. Portrait of May. Imagine the world at her fingertips, power to create intricate designs while discovering the world built on diverse lines. The many powers we have at our hands, no matter the different homelands.
Oh, Daisy
has two.
Yeah, I really couldn't decide between the two. She's such a talented student. So she did the portrait, and then you'll see her landscape next. And that was all part of the painting curriculum that we taught in the fall.
Wonderful job. Let me go to the next one. Imagine the world beyond the blue, waves of emerald, sapphire, and azure whirl in the sky in the light of all the energy of our everyday life. All right, screen in the way. There is peace of mind just sitting down and looking at the sky. This is a wonderful job as well. It's nice light watercolor.
Yeah, it was actually tempera paint, but the way that Daisy used it and handled it, it really looks like watercolor. I agree.
Well, that's the beauty of tempera, right? You could water it down and use it like that.
Yeah, we made our own tempera paints this year in my painting class in the fall with egg yolk and powdered tempera, which was a lot of fun.
Well, thank you, Ms. Trust, and we really look forward to seeing you hopefully live in person and continue showing your students the way and showing that way to all of us. Thank you. Okay, I think we are now officially in middle school. Let's give it up from, sorry everybody, my favorite category, because I taught middle school for 33 years. And I love middle school art. It's probably I don't know, I don't want to say the hardest, because I always thought it's all hard, no matter what we do. But it's so rewarding, especially when you have those great moments. Lisa, you've been waiting so patiently. Thank you. Why don't you tell us hello and give us a little bit about yourself and your class?
Hi. So we approached the theme Imagine If as like an illustration. And so the kids really thought about what they could imagine and how they would tell that story visually. And they were so inspired by the theme, and they really let loose and were able to be creative, which I felt like it was building up inside of them after being trapped, in quarantine for so long, not being in school. So, and then they used gouache paint for the first time. So they experienced a new material as well.
Well, that's fantastic. And hopefully some of your students have been waiting patiently.
Some of them are here, yeah.
That's great. So I look forward to hearing them when they come up. Is Margarita here? Margarita?
I don't think she's here.
Imagine if there was a floating habitat in the universe. My artwork is about discovering something new. I want to explore the environment and learn new things. I would love to explore this mystical habitat. Okay, I'm just pausing because I like people to read and go. Oh my God. I know the words are important, but as an artist myself, I was always more about making pictures than writing it down, but both are equally important. The ability to express ourselves in words and writing. The picture just draws me right in. This is a great job. Do you want to talk about this a little bit, Lisa? Do you know about how she approached this?
So Margarita painted this floating kind of landscape that was kind of this new place that she could explore. And she just imagined discovering new places and new things. And there's a waterfall coming out from the center, and there's little animals and different plant life. And yeah.
Beautiful. So we said thank you. Okay, Maya, what lies beneath? Joan?
Imagine a secret utopia beneath the ground. Imagine a beautiful world where the sun is always shining over a small community living in harmony. This community has clean air and sparkling water. There is free housing and lots of space to run and play and swim.
Underground cities. Maya, if you hear us, come on in.
Congratulations, congratulations.
I love the cat sitting up here in the top. Right up top is a cat silhouette. Juliana Bakarova, living with nature. I love the idea of living with nature. I would spend time with my friend the bear, showing him the moon and the constellations. I would live in a beautiful treehouse with room for all the birds to nest in. I would be surrounded by hedgehogs, horses, and cats. There would be fruit trees and flowers everywhere, and fresh air would fill my lungs.
Juliana, I think Juliana's here.
Hey, Juliana, are you here?
Yes.
Oh, where are you? Turn on your mic and speak nice and loud so you'll pop to the top of the screen.
Yeah, so I drew this drawing because like when you're living in a city, you want to go to nature, near trees, woods, like near animals. So I drew it like I'm standing near a bear and showing him constellations, stars, night sky. Yeah, and there is a big nest with birds on my tree house. Yeah.
I love all the animals you put in there. What grade are you in?
What?
What grade? 5th grade?
Sixth grade.
6.
Amazing.
Well, oh, that's right. You're in middle school. Sorry, I put you back in elementary. Thank you, Juliana. Say hi to your mom and dad. Have a great summer. Keep doing great artwork.
Wonderful.
And keep sharing your ideas and visions with everybody. Thanks so much. Eugene, I am not going to try this name. Sherrington Chineko. Sounds like one of the hockey players I'm watching now in the playoffs. I imagine that dinosaurs had not become extinct. They lived on and advanced much like humans. My painting shows 2 dinosaurs sitting in their living room. These dinosaurs are going about their daily routines. Well, let's see what those routines are.
Oh.
There they are. Wonderful job. Eugene, are you with us? Eugenie. All right. Well, thank you for sharing this wonderful idea. Ariana Klian, insect races. Joan?
This is such, the writing is so detailed and clear. I love it. Imagine if humans were tiny and held insect races, used mushrooms like trees, and enjoyed the sun's warm rays from the comfort of a leaf. I imagine being the girl riding the caterpillar and winning first place. I would be friends with all the bugs and eat fruit and mushrooms. My best friend would be a spider named Spout. I would enjoy all the open space and I would learn to fly on the back of a butterfly.
Nice. Ariana, if you're here, we want to hear you, but we're going to take a look at your work.
Oh, look at that. All the ideas. You know,
Very
and
nicely
we all
done.
considered the whole page to tell their story, and their story is so clear and inventive. Wonderful.
Evelyn Shabla Pastor. Evelyn, if you're here, let us know. Otherwise, I'm going to start reading your statement. Imagine if I were the richest woman in the world. I would love to live in a beautiful mansion. I would have the most expensive clothing. I would wear gowns and crowns just for fun. I would own Van Gogh's Starry Night, and I have 2 huge staircases. One just for going up and one for going down. I would have servants that came in when I rang a bell. Well, good luck to you, Evelyn. We hope you get all those things. We have an up and down staircase in our school, but nobody ever uses the correct one. Evelyn Shabla, ideas on wealth. At least she owns the Starry Night. Don't tell the Metropolitan. Or is it MoMA? Don't tell MoMA.
Yeah, MoMA has it. Wonderful.
Fiona Shapiro. Lisa,
Fiona's
Fiona.
here.
All right.
Oh.
Fiona, come on in, Fiona. I'm not even going to read your statement. I'm going to leave it up to you.
Hi.
Hi, Fiona. Thanks for waiting for your turn. Go ahead. Wait a minute. Are you okay? Are you okay?
The piece is funny.
Oh, is you, Fiona? Fiona, are you getting a...
Yeah, I read it
So
for you.
emotional that she's on this sling.
Okay, maybe you should read it for her and
Okay.
then let her calm down. And then if she gets,
Yeah,
if
just
she
listen,
calms down,
Fiona.
she
It's
can speak.
okay.
And we're glad we saw you.
If
Imagine if
Leonardo da Vinci's...
Leonardo. No, I have to read the title because it's really
All right,
important.
go ahead.
The horse did it first. Imagine if Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa was not an original idea. Imagine if girl with a pearl earring was originally a mare. What if Edward Munch had seen a painting of a screaming horse before painting his famous painting? My painting shows a brilliant artist, a horse named Rose Bella. Her artwork is admired by all of the greatest artists of the world. Not only was her artwork admired, but all of her ideas and subjects were appropriated and used to gain fame and fortune.
Wow, what a great statement.
And wait till you see the picture.
All right. Oh. Fiona, are you okay? Do you want to talk a little bit? Go ahead.
So, the thing that it inspired me to draw like the horse that painted was that like horses are very magnificent creatures. And if this had to be something like about art, why not like combine like beautiful art and amazing creatures together to get like painting animals like a horse, like to draw like one of the most famous pictures like Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa?
Lisa and the Scream and the girl with the earring.
And American Gothic, I see there. The 2 horses and the pitchfork. Well, you did a fantastic job. And you should be so proud. I love horses. I go riding as much as I can. And they are magnificent creatures. They're so big and powerful. And yet they're so kind and understanding to humans. we'll ride them around. So do you like to ride horses? Have you ever ridden a horse?
Yes.
It's a wonderful feeling, right? Well,
Thank
great
you so
job.
much for sharing, really, excellent work.
We thank you and tell your mom and dad we said thank you. And I know it's a little emotional, but you're on TV and your work is going to be on our website for the whole year. Have a great job and it's a great job and have a great summer. Thank you, Fiona.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, mom and dad.
And the teacher.
Of course, Miss.
Teacher is wonderful.
Zaruri's son traveling into the future. I imagine traveling into the future where the world is overcome by robots. My painting shows a scene of time progressing and the events that are taking place. The time begins with the creation of the robots, and the robots are very intelligent. And as time goes by, they can communicate with animals. They build and fly their own planes and advance and create their own civilizations. Eventually, they take over the world. Uh-oh. Dum, dum, dum. And destroy all humanity.
That's why I said reach to the end.
Oh my God, Zuri, are you imagining the end of the world taken over by robots? Are you here with us?
No, I don't think Zura's here.
Oh, well, you know what? That's the beauty of art. We could imagine whatever we want. And that story sounds like a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zoe Zong. Is Zoe here with us, Lisa?
I think she is.
Zoe, are you ready?
Hello.
Hi, Zoe. You're on black screen. You want to turn your camera on or you want to stay hidden?
I'll stay hidden.
All right, why don't you read your statement?
I imagine the foods we eat have risen up to the top of the food chain. Our natural food source have become the apex predator and the roles have been reversed. Our food has started to eat humans. We are being hunted and consumed. The only way to escape this is to hide in the clouds.
Oh my God. Have you talked to the artists previous to this about combining your ideas to an epic blockbuster summer hit?
No.
I can't back up, so I'm gonna just go to your work. Oh, what a wonderful drawing! You're such a great drawer, Zoe. That's beautifully done. You must love anime, right?
Yes.
All right, so tell us about your drawing itself.
My imagination is if food turned against us and became vicious monsters, and the clouds are actually kind of like cotton candy. So that's how the humans ended up surviving and building their houses there. And this really intrigued me because the things we trust and rely on so much could go against us.
That's symbolic for so many things going on. Thank you, Zoe. Have a great summer and thank your teacher, but thank your parents, and come and tell your friends where to find your artwork during the year. It'll be up on our website. And this is beautiful. I think you have I'll be waiting for your first comic to be published. This is really well done. Okay. And thank you, Ms. Banker. And we'll see you soon. Keep doing the great work. Have a great summer.
Thank
We're
you.
moving on to teacher Darren Bover. And Darren, if you're here to chime in, otherwise we'll take over for you. Grades 7 and 8 in PS 34. This is a District 75 school. And for those who don't know who are in the audience, District 75 are our special population of students who need a little extra help. I'm always amazed at the incredible work that they do and the work that the teachers who work with these students accomplish. Damian Carter, myself. I made a paper mache sculpture. My sculpture is colored brown. The eyes are really close to the way mine look. The hair too. Oh, that's so beautiful. I wish they were here to talk about this. Damien, well done. Damien, you're not here, are you? Okay, I'm gonna move on. This is, I love paper mache, the eyebrows and the hair and the mask. So nice. Joan?
Emily Dunn, Dr. Emily. My sculpture is made of paper mache. My sculpture has long hair. My sculpture is wearing a mask. She wears a mask in the hospital. I made a paper mache sculpture that looks like me.
Where did they get that hair?
I hope she didn't cut it off her head.
It's amazing. Emily, wonderful. Anthony Guido, self-portrait bust. My sculpture looks like me. The hair and eyebrows are brown like mine. My sculpture's head looks just like mine. My sculpture has glasses, just like me. Oh, they really did a great job with the details.
They did.
I don't know if they raided the local barbershop. Aiden Parker, my sculpture, go ahead, Joan.
Adida's head. My sculpture is leaning on its hand. It has eyes like me. My sculpture needs a haircut. I like my sculpture.
Oh, I see the hand is leaning.
Yeah, to support it.
Matthew Rodriguez, my sculpture looks like me. The hair and eyebrows are like mine. The sculpture's head looks just like mine, and my sculpture has glasses, just like me. This doesn't have glasses. He left his glasses home.
Oh, right. Hmm.
Nice job, that hair. And
Yeah, well done.
well done, Matthew.
Kendra Witch. Kendra. I made a paper mache sculpture about me. My sculpture has eyes like me. My sculpture is like me. Okay, it's interesting. They're all wearing masks.
Right. It shows the time we're living in.
Yeah.
Louis Pasteur, middle school 67. Wait a minute. This is the school I used to work at. Miss Stoger, are you with us?
Oh, I think she has her art exhibit tonight.
Oh, that's right. My daughter is going to the school. I helped do the scenery for their Addams Family play. Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Mark Kim, golden stairs and blue trees. The tall golden staircase reaching for the tranquil trees blending together.
Yeah, beautiful piece.
Grade 7, Mark Kim. Mark, are you here? He's probably lives right around the corner from me. I'm going to run to his house. I'll be right back. Somebody's actually joining us at this late. Okay, let them in. Hello, whoever came in. Thank you for joining us. Jamelia Jamali. Go ahead, Joan.
Not everything is perfect. Imagine if you tried to be like the others. It would be scary. Grade 8.
That you did in school.
That is scary. Wow, the fingers are controlling the smile and the black and white and red. Oh, that really takes me in. Great job, Jamelia. Jamelia, are you here?
They're all at the show.
Oh, I see. They have their show today.
Mhm.
Caitlin Peets. Imagine watching a dancing sky, the water flowing beneath the everlasting mountains. Imagine if the stars shine so bright you could see them for miles, and the clouds are sprayed with sunlight. Imagine if you're in an eternal paradise with the mountains so high and the grass is so green. I pause to let the audience read. Caitlin, wonderful job. I love the light is coming on the left, so strong. Eternal. Thank you, Caitlin. Simran Singh. Joan?
When the dream and real combine, colors spread through the air, sky, night, or dark, the real and imaginative combine. People can see the unreal or what you can't imagine. Dream the colors of your heart into a world of new. Tradition and life combine, gold and black bring old and new. The world is new, dreams are made real.
Sounds like a poem, it's beautifully written.
Yeah.
Oh, it is wonderful. I could get lost in that hair. Thank you, Simran. Winnie Yang, imagine if Imagine if I wasn't so confined inside the world in my head.
Imagine, yeah. And that's the last one.
Oh my
That ends
goodness.
the show. That ends the show. What a wonderful show.
Wow. So we said 4 till 6, right? I think we're right on time, aren't we?
Yeah. Actually, we said 4 to 6:30. We're early.
Oh,
So we
well.
can go back and read all of them again.
I wanted to say hi. Now, is there anybody who wants to just give us a message or say anything before we all say good night? And I want to just bring up our I want to bring up our website just to share what you could find there and how to find the art show. I just type in NYCADA.com, and usually the Google result, it takes us right to it. Is it up on screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so people, if you're still with us, here was the call out. So here where the call out is going to be, see our virtual exhibit here, and you're going to click on it. It'll take you right there. You can share the link with as many people as you want. And this is our exhibits from last year on here. There was Artists in Masks. We had an exhibit on the ones on COVID are still up. So you can take a look at past work. Teachers, you can always use this as inspiration. There's resources on here. And also, if you're a teacher and you want to get more involved on leadership and helping us do these kind of great projects citywide, please get in touch with us. Send us an email, drop me a line, and we'd love to have you more involved in any way that you can. And I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm going to ask one last time if you're there. I know some people have dropped off because they probably had other things. If you're there, I want to say thank you. I want to see if we could take off our microphones and have a big cheers for everybody. On the count of 3, let's all take off our microphones and give it up for our students and teachers. 1, 2, 3. Let's see those microphones. Thank you, Nick Diaz. Thank you, Miss Theodora, who's here, one of our helpers. Eden, Danielle, Ridwan, Easy, Lutrat, Kimberly. If I left you out, thank you. Have a great summer. Enjoy the rest of the school year. Hug your parents and tell your teachers thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
What is the name of the website?
It's nycata.com. It's New York City Art Teachers Association.
Okay, nycata.com?
NYCATA. So just remember, New York City Art Teachers Association.
Okay.
And then I'll put the show up there. Not tonight, but I'll try to get it up this weekend.
Oh, okay, because I missed my daughters. I came in too late.
Who is this?
Charlize Bias.
I could show it. You want me to bring it up?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Charlize's teacher, and I had technical difficulties.
Okay,
I'm
let's
so
bring
bummed
it
that I missed it.
We don't have to end. We stopped a half hour early. We amazingly share screen. Okay, let me just get
Hi,
a screen
Charlize.
and find the exhibit. Just bear with me. I'll get us back.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry I was
No
late.
worries. Okay, cannot minimize Zoom. School art show, view show. All right, so.
I think PS 121, it was at the very beginning.
Elementary school?
Yes.
Yes, we started with elementary school. So, well, first we had one middle school class that was actually came to us in their classroom, so we had to put them first. They were still at school at, is this it?
Yes.
Okay, who's Miss Marley?
That's me.
Let's see. Hi, Miss Marley, sorry.
Hi.
And Geraldine, you're
Yes,
Miss Marley's
Charlize.
class?
Yes.
Okay.
Charlize is in her class. Charlize Bias.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Jensley came first. Oh, all the happy, we were having so much fun talking about these.
oh, don't make me feel worse.
That's okay. Listen, there's a Zoom recording. I'll ask one of our.
Here she
There
is.
it goes. That's Charlize.
All right. Ready, Charlize? Are you ready?
Ready? Ready?
All right. I want you to talk about your work. You want to say something about your work?
Talk about your work. Tell us about it. Look.
Come on, don't be shy. Listen, Sean, there's not 50 people in here. It's just the 4 of us.
Talk about it. Tell us about your work. Look, tell us about your work. Your art teacher is there too. Huh? What was it about? Beautiful city? Yeah. And why do you make it so colorful? You're being shy?
Come on, Geraldine. Miss
Charlize
Marley, is she this quiet in class?
Yes,
All
she
right.
is,
That's
because
good.
she takes her artwork so seriously. You would never think the work she produces is from a first grade student. She's
Yeah.
amazing.
We talked about this when we came to it, because I mentioned the night and day is a beautiful split,
Isn't it amazing?
and great job. Well, listen, Geraldine, I
Yes.
know that finish up the first grade. Good luck in second grade. Have a great summer.
Thank
and great
you.
job. And it'll be on the website. I'll have it on so you could share the link and have other people. And you could also then take the link directly. Is that link that I have up there on the top?
I'm gonna send it to you. I'll send you guys.
Okay, you
all-
have the link. Thanks,
Well,
Susanna.
thank you. Thank you
for
so
your
much for
doing.
going back to that for me.
Oh, no worries, no worries. That's what we're here for. And enjoy your summer. And please, we're gonna have this maybe live next year. We're gonna have a couple of great events. We're also gonna have some teacher events at the Museum of Art and Design and at the Frick Museum. You're always welcome to join us there.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Have a
Have a
great
good
summer.
night,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. Thank you so
All right.
much, Marley.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you. Thanks again.
Thanks, Miss Marley.